I don't know, y'all. Sometimes before I start my videos, I like to light my sage. You know, uplift the spirit. You know what I'm saying? But welcome back. And before we get started, today's gonna be a good day. Hope you guys staying positive, loving yourself, and doing what makes you happy. Now, for this video, I'm gonna like this video because this video has changed my life. Well, not this video, but this plant-based diet has changed my life for the better of me. And hopefully, after watching this video, it can change your life for the better of you. So, let's get into it. So, let's talk about exactly what being plant-based is. So, being plant-based, that means you consume more um, vegetation, you consume more fruits and vegetables rather than animal products. So, you have three. You have being plant-based, you have vegan, and you have vegetarian. When you're vegan, you don't eat no plant, drink no milk, no cheese, nothing like that. Vegetarians, they eat vegetables and stuff like that, but they sometimes consume eggs and stuff like that. Plant-based is kind of in the same way of being a vegetarian. For me, I only consume fruits and vegetables. I don't drink any milk. I don't eat eggs. But sometimes I do have my time where I eat cheese. So that's just me. So I'm gonna get into how I started uh, becoming plant based. So it all started first for me being pescatarian. My wife was a pescatarian in college, and she introduced it to me my senior year of college, and I gave it a try. And pescatarian is where you like seafood, and I love seafood. And I took that time out to try pescatarian. I was like, hey, I can do this. Just if it not eating meat all the time really helps my body. You can eat seafood, but who eats seafood all the time? You see what I'm saying? I noticed that it really started to help my body in different kind of ways, stuff like that. So just about a year or two, I cut off meat completely. And after I did that, I noticed how much better I started to feel. So I'm gonna tell y'all a couple of things that I noticed once I stopped consuming animal products. Um, I noticed my immune system got a lot stronger. I noticed I started to think clearer, started to lose weight, and becoming plant based. It makes me want to work out, makes me want to do better with myself. Something else I noticed that I started to becoming food sensitive. I know I have a bad one trying to break, but I have days where I do eat like junk food. And I notice like when I eat junk food, I feel the effect from the junk food immediately. And it's like I feel it like in my body, but also like in my soul, my spirit. I feel it like I feel heavy and I feel like a negative, um, as you say, waves just come over me. I start feeling down about myself, having negative thoughts. And this is a bad habit I'm still trying to break. But it's good that I know it's good that I notice this about me eating, how I eat. I started to feel good waking up. I didn't feel sluggish. Like in the morning, I didn't feel hungry. I don't know what it is about like becoming plant based, but like plant based makes you fast. Like every time I get up in the morning, like I don't eat till like 4 o'clock. Like that's how good plant based has been to me. Like I said, I started to get into fasting and all that kind of stuff, and I started to eat one time a day, and I don't know, I just feel lighter on my feet. I feel good, and like overall, I feel wonderful. Now I'm gonna give y'all some pros and cons when it comes to becoming plant based. One thing I know is I became creative how I eat. Like there's a lot of restaurants out here with food, but 90% of the food out here at restaurants is contain animal products. So I found myself being more creative, going on Google online and just finding different recipes to put together and stuff like that. And I ain't gonna lie, it's really enjoyable what you really can put together and eat, and like you feel good after you get done eating. Like it's amazing. Another pro was it helped me become more open-minded and optimistic because an average person, consumes meat, and I notice, you know, there's vegans and vegetarians out here, but when you tell somebody you eat meat, they look at you crazy. Like, well, we tell somebody you don't eat meat, they look at you crazy. Like, how can you survive without eating meat? And like, open my eyes, I'm like, people really think you can't survive without eating meat. Like that's amazing to me. Another pro was it helped me spiritually. Like I said, I started to become more in tune with my body, how I feel, my soul, how I feel, how my body feel, and it really opened my eyes to a lot of things that goes on around me, and things that I see I cannot unsee no more. Like it's crazy, it's amazing. Now I'm not saying, you know, on your spiritual journey you have to become vegan to have a spiritual uplift. I'm not saying that, but that will happen for me, so maybe it can happen for you if you decide to go plant-based. I'm going to tell y'all a couple of cons that I had becoming plant-based. Like I said in pros, one of the cons is there's not a lot of places to eat. You got McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's, Chick-fil-A. I'm like, man, what's really going on? Like there's no vegan spots out here. But I found some. Thank you. I found some that I've been going to lately with my wife and my son, and it's really been amazing to eat these delightsome foods, and like, you don't feel sluggish and feeling down. Like it's amazing. So if you think about going plant-based, I highly recommend you check out some vegan restaurants in your spot. Like you probably won't even notice them because people don't really go there because like we eat meat, but if you look it up, try it and just check it out. Another thing was people looked at me weird, like, "What, you don't eat meat? What do you mean you don't eat meat?" I was like, "I don't eat meat. I don't consume meat." And they're like, "How do you survive without meat?" And it just goes to show people stick to what they know growing up, and that's okay. But don't be scared. Don't be afraid to get out there and figure out things on yourself, find your own path, and you know what I'm saying. Another con is, becoming plant-based. I noticed that there are a lot of processed plant-based foods, and I haven't really done my research on them, but from what I've known, I feel like processed foods are not good for you. Like I said, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I do eat processed foods, but I know there's a lot of vegan processed foods, and I feel like the best thing to do is to go raw vegetables. Go to the Kroger aisle and go to the farm section or whatever, and pick it from those options and look up seasonings and different almonds, nuts, whatever, and look at these recipes on how you can create your vegan plates or whatever. This is my challenge for you guys. I know I'm just here talking and rambling, but this is my challenge for you guys. I want you guys to do a 1-week challenge of not eating meat, not eating dairy, whatever. And I want you just to do that week, and I want you to come back to this video and tell me how you feel. How did it make you feel? Did you know anything different about yourself? What you thought? The way that you talk to people, your energies, anything. I want you guys to comment on the video and let me know how it was when you did it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You stay positive, love yourself, and do what makes you happy. Now, before we go, today's gonna be a good day. Today gonna be a good day.